Candy Shaw with tips and tricks, and we are here in Toledo, Ohio. Ready for this? And I'm bringing the sunshine and the moonshine, not the moonshine, the moonlights, I guess, for the eclipse here. But what I wanted to teach you in this moment is a bit about crocheting. So why I feel that tension is the key to the perfect crochet is, let me share with you a trick that I call shoestringing. When you tie a shoe, you are often got one strong string and one weak string, and you have to get both strings really tight in order to tie the perfect bow. So think about that when you're actually painting hair. So if I'm shoestringing hair, I'm actually combing hair back and forth to make sure that my tension is tight on both sides. Remember, in order to paint a perfect crochet, you're not going to hold the hair at the bottom. You're actually going to work your hand up and hold it tight at the throat. The first thing you do is pinch that hair together. When you go to load your product onto the queen, you're going to load the perfect dome, taking your hand flat and over on one side. And I typically don't go any further than about 2 to 3 inches off of the scalp. Once I've had that, I'm going to again tighten my shoestring, tighten it back in, add my product one more time off my grid, and flatten my hand on the other side. Now, the key is when I begin to join my crochet together, I'm making a decision where I'm going to make the high part of my contrast or the low part of my contrast. What I mean by that is the deeper the V, the more dark that I have to anchor my crochet piece. So think of that on your brunettes. If I have a deep V on a blonde, I'm going to probably not have enough highlights. But in this case, my shoestring comes right back around. I add a little bit more product, nice long brush stroke. When you have hair that separates out, you can just take your finger and push that in to tighten it. And then, if this hair separates out, you can actually twist your wrist to tighten this side. But once you push and twist, you must make sure to shoestring that hair back together so that it will land in a beautiful straight pattern at the bottom. Now I'm going to cross over by adding my product, crossing over in the back, laying my paddle underneath with the corner facing the scalp, locking it into my paddle. I continue to comb the hair. Now the only two things that ever touch the hair is the bristle of the brush and the paddle. That's important to note because as I'm putting more product on the back, this allows me to not have to flip that hair over. I just comb it into the position that I have on my paddle. As I do so, I'm going to bend my knees and make sure that the last little go that I give on that is giving me maximum saturation on the ends. So to recall, remember, you can push your finger in and twist your piece over, but you must shoestring it because if you paint a knot, you'll get a spot. So stay tuned for more tips and tricks with Candy Shaw. Yay!